Punisher Comics. Come get some.
Hey everybody, Punisher Comics here. How the heck are you? I'm doing pretty good. Hope everyone's having a great start to the week. But the reason why I am here is because I have a haul for you. I have a awesome haul. I have a stupendous haul. No, I have a haul that is simply mad, I tell you. Yes, folks, I hit up my LCS on Saturday, and I came across a stack, and I mean a stack of Mad magazines for $1 a piece. So I had to get them. Some may say I'm going down a dangerous rabbit hole. I say I'm going down a awesome rabbit hole. So with all that being said, folks, what do you say we get to checking out what I got this weekend? So before we actually dig into the magazines, I actually did get a comic book as well. And it is Fantastic Four, issue number 290. And in the last haul that I posted, you may remember me showing off issues 258 to 260 of the Fantastic Four. And it is with those 3 issues and now issue 290. And I believe I have an issue from like the 170s or 180s. And then I have that special giant size issue. Well, not giant size. It's was it 50 years of the Fantastic Four? It's just a showcase of all the, villains and heroes they've come across over the years and that. And I think I have an issue of giant size Fantastic Four. Anyway, with those very few issues, that is all I own of the Fantastic Four. I know, right? Now, it's not because I don't like the Fantastic Four. It's just I don't have a lot of Fantastic Four stuff. But as of recently, I decided that I want to go after the John Byrne run on Fantastic Four, because as famous as his run on X-Men was with Mr. Chris Claremont, his run on Fantastic Four is like equally legendary in comic books in general. And I believe, don't hold me to this, his run on Fantastic Four went from, I believe, issue 232 to like 293 or something. So, yeah. So that's why anytime I see some Byrne Fantastic Four now, I'm picking it up. Now, with the comic book out of the way, let's dive into the magazine. So the first one I have here is a magazine that I've actually wanted for quite some time now. I saw it on the wall in one of the smaller shops here in town, and their copy is like extremely high grade, or so they say, excuse me, and they wanted like $40 for it. And as much as I wanted this issue, or this magazine I should say, I didn't feel like dishing out $40 for it. So I held off, and finally, this past Saturday, found it for $1. So I now have a copy of Heroes. This is, of course, the book where a lot of the bigwigs in comics and whatnot got together to pay tribute to the real heroes of the world, all the firefighters, and policemen, and all the first responders and whatever, in the in the wake of September 11th. So yeah, very very happy to have this in my collection now, and that awesome Alex Ross cover. Just can't go wrong with this stuff. And again, $1. I really don't know why someone would get rid of a book like this, because as much as I wanted it, just for my collection and whatnot, I look at stuff like this as, as collectibles in the same vein as like, presidential stuff, just stuff in general like that. I put this in the same kind of category. So for someone to all of a sudden just go through their collection and come across this book and go, I don't need this anymore, I don't know why. But hey, I'm happy it's in my collection now. And now with that magazine out of the way, It's time to get mad. So these are in no particular order, but let's just go through them anyway. So first we have Mad issue 170 from October of 1974, where they poke fun at The Exorcist. Very cool. Next we have Mad issue 202 from October of 1978. Here's Mad issue 206 from April of 1979. Here we have Mad issue 207 from June of 1979, where they poke fun at Animal House, one of my all-time favorite movies. Love that movie. Bluto rules. Here's issue 210 from October of 1979. Issue 214 from April of 1980. Don't buy this issue. Buy the one underneath. Here we have issue 227 from December of 1981. Very cool. Here's one for all the wrestling fans out there. Here's issue 264 from July of 1986 with the Hulkster on it. So I'm thinking maybe if he ever pops up at a con near me, I might get him to sign it. Who knows? I think Hulk Hogan's still doing the con scene, right? Here's issue 168 from July of 1974. Here's issue 162 from October of 1973. Issue 164 from January of 1974. Poking fun at Paper Moon. Here's issue 165 from March of 74. Probably one of my favorite covers out of this haul because it features the art of the always awesome Don Martin. Love his artwork. I love his phone bone characters. So good. Here's issue 171 from December of 1974. Poking fun at Tricky Dick there on the cover. That's Richard Nixon, for those of you who don't know who Tricky Dick is. Here's issue 174 from April of 1975, poking fun at Death Wish with Mr. Bronson on the cover. Here's issue 179 from December of 1975. Here's issue 184 from July of 1976. I guess this is the Arbor Day special. Here is issue 185 from September of 76. Here's issue 198 from April of 1978. The big barcode on the cover, because I believe this was around the time when they were bringing in the whole barcode system on magazines and I guess books and whatnot as well. So of course Mad was gonna poke fun at it, right? Now with this issue of Mad, this makes it my earliest issue I own, and I paid cover price for this book. This is issue number 67 from December of 1961, and yes, I only paid $2 for it. Very happy about that. Because prior to this issue, the earliest one I owned was from December of 1964. And then this one I also paid sticker price. I paid $3 for this. This is number 288 from July of 1989. And this is, of course, the special heavy metal issue. And then the last issue in this haul is a Mad cover that I've been wanting for years now, and I think is probably one of the most famous Mad magazine covers ever. This is issue number 166 from April of 1974, and it is, of course, the famous middle finger cover. Now, I'm not going to show that very long because I know YouTube's very, very sketchy right now on profanity and whatnot. So I know this is the middle finger and all. So anyway, but yeah, I've wanted this cover for so long, and the shop I got it at, they had a high grade, or they still have it. They have a high grade copy of this issue, and they have a $20 price tag on it. And I don't know how many times I've come this close to buying it, but at the last second I always held off, and I was like, no, I'll find it for cheaper one day. Well, this past Saturday was my day. So very happy with the books that I got here. And now I'm going to be going through the grueling process of buying magazine bags and magazine boards and a magazine box eventually. But the one thing that I'm happy with in buying those supplies, I found out that magazine bags and boards are way cheaper than comic book bag and boards. Like, I could get, I think it's a pack of magazine boards for like $6.50, and a bag of 100 magazine poly bags for like $11, whereas comic book boards and bags are like $18 each. WTF, mate? Oh, maybe I'll just screw comics and start going to magazines. No, I won't do that. But yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to bring this haul to you on this early Monday. At least at the time of recording this, it's like 10 o'clock in the morning. So yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this haul. If you did, give her a thumbs up. If not, give her a thumbs down. And while you're at it, take a look around my channel at all the other stuff I have to offer. Alrighty? And as well, while looking around my channel, make sure to like or dislike any video you watch. As well, drop a comment too, because I love reading them as well as answering them. And yes, getting back to the likes and dislikes, yes, I did say dislike because, let's face it, no one's perfect, right? And then, when all is said and done, before leaving, make sure to click that subscribe button. Alrighty, so that's it for me. I'll see you guys on Wednesday for another weekly dose of lame comic book character goodness. Until then, you guys know the drill. I'm Punisher Comics, and I am out.